High Love Frequency family, if this reading is finding you, there's definitely a message here for you. So I invite you to claim a circle of protection that's already around this reading by taking a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And I want you to breathe in love. That's right. And breathe out love. Yes, welcome to Love Frequency Tarot. If this is your new time. What? If this is your new time. If this is your first time joining us, well, welcome. This is the channel where we are choosing love moment by moment by moment, and every reading uploaded on this channel is here to serve the love frequency that you are, that flows through you. Okay, and this is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, this is meant for you. So again, take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose, breathing in love and breathing out love. This will be a little bit longer. I've been doing a lot of short readings on my YouTube, and I have been requested to do a 10-minute-ish video, so I'm going to do my best to keep it around 10 minutes, but we'll see what this, how long this takes to communicate. All right. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever you've been up to for a while now, you've been planting the seeds, you've been being patient, and you've been letting your harvest come in. Okay, it's time to accept intuitively that you have been guided to this point, that this is indeed your highest timeline where you're going to yield the most crops, okay, from all of this intention, the way that you've been moving. Look in your physical reality and send gratitude for everything you have in your physical here now moment. Be grateful for the phone that we're interacting on right now. Be grateful for the internet that's allowing us to transfer this message right now. Those are just some immediate things that I know that are in your vicinity, but also be grateful for the breath you just took. Be grateful for the heartbeat in your chest right now. This life is a gift, and no matter the circumstances, this is about being in a state of gratitude, because the Queen understands that, you know, just like the farmer understands that there are going to be losses required to also have the gains, right? There's a, why am I saying this? But there's a cost to doing business, if you will. But overall, the intention that you're setting with your life is the most important frequency that you just keep returning back to love. Keep returning to your intentional heart, okay? Because remember, you are the lover. And whatever you are planting, those seeds that you're planting in the ground, metaphorically, the seeds that you're planting in your heart every new moon, the way that you interact with people, the fact that you do your meditation, the fact that you have built a home that has a sense of peace, so that way you can really return to this inner state of knowing that you are here to be a lover, and you will find your divine counterparts. Don't forget, remember, confirmation burp, 333 on my clock as I said that your divine counterparts are going to find you. Your community is finding you. You are finding them, because you're showing up with such intention, and it's exciting intention. This is the Page of Pentacles. We got a lot of pentacles. You definitely could have a windfall of money come in, or a new place to live, or a new relationship, especially with the lovers coming out here, possibly a divine union, because we do have the child here. So this could be a baby mama, a baby daddy. This could be your spouse. This could be your forever partner. Definitely a true love, because you're showing up as love. So you got to trust the process that you have planted good seeds. You have planted good seeds, and it's exciting to see what will grow. It is exciting to see what will grow, and everything is coming into balance right now. Okay, justice is being served. There's a return on your investment of all the goodness that you're putting out into the world. 444 on my timer as I said that. All the goodness that you're putting out into the world, it's coming back to you. All right, you have to accept and surrender that there is a divine cycle at bay, and also that you know, things do come into balance. We have to trust the process. We have to trust the process. And we have to hold space for the contrast, right? That's the real work, is can you hold this frequency when the goodness isn't coming in? And Spirit is saying you really have. You really have been holding it down. You've been really holding it in your heart, rather, that love wins, that joy wins, that joy wins. All right, so the Queen of Swords understands. So we have two queens. That means either you are this Queen of Swords, or there is another queen coming into your vicinity. You're surrounded by queens, perhaps. People who really understand that the quality of your thoughts, the quality of the thought that you keep repeating, 555 on my timer as I said that, does determine the quality of your beliefs. And the quality of your beliefs, remember, a belief is just a thought you keep thinking. So the quality of your beliefs are going to determine the frequency that you emanate. And what you emanate is going to allow you to be in calibration and resonance with the right counterparts, okay? So it's all connected, and you are definitely the master of your mind, the master of your intuition, right? As the queen, she trusts that she's going to hear the right divine messages at the right time. She trusts, she sits back. She's not the page eager to please and eager to find and serve and do, right? She's been that. That's part of her. She's integrated that. She's matured past that. She's not even trying to be strategic, because that's the night energy. The queen understands that there is a receptivity. There is a receptivity to the process of being divinely guided, and you can trust your intuition. Okay, trust that things are coming into balance for you, and it's all going to happen in divine timing. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is out here to remind you that you are the center of the wheel in the changing seasons of your life, the changing moon phases of each lunation, right? You are the center of the wheel. Find your center, find your peace, and stay in the here, now, present moment. Stay in the here, now, present moment of love that is flowing to you, through you, all around you. Okay? Whew. There was extra emphasis on that. Extra emphasis. How can you stay present? How can you stay present when there aren't resources, when there aren't those vibrant connections, when you are feeling like your mental health is downward spiraling? How can you choose to stay in the here, now, present moment and claim that love is ever present inside of you? Let the light win. Let the light inside of you win, even in the darkest of moments. Okay? You may be challenged by lack in your reality right now, but Spirit brought this to your attention. You clicked on this video to be reminded of the love that flows freely if you rechannel to it, if you reclaim it, if you say that, yes, my intuition is guiding the way, yes, things are coming into balance, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, but I'm staying centered in my knowing that love wins. I am going to stay centered in remembering that I am a true lover of life, and that will be reciprocated. I will find my divine counterparts. Actually, hey, you know what? This is kind of fun. It's kind of fun to stay in the center of the wheel when things aren't appearing, because that is the grand unknown, and that is the testing ground to see if you really can hold the faith, if you really will hold the faith that love wins. All right, don't forget, remember that you're moving with strategy toward exactly what you want. You've been planting seeds in the direction of exactly what you want, and you are here as a unique fractal of love with a very unique dream. Maybe some of you want to become doctors. Maybe some of you want to start small businesses. Maybe some of you want to be parents. The list goes on and on. Those are some very generic archetypes, but maybe you are here to make a comic book. I'm getting some really interesting there's a whole, diverse group of people that are attracted to these videos, and I'm so excited to continue to get to know you and to get to know you, because it's all love, baby. It's all love. I know we've hit the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to try and wrap it up here soon. But just trust that you are here to emanate love as the unique fractal that you are. And all of those dreams on your heart, in your mind's eye, that keep waking you up at night, or keep you daydreaming when you, maybe, like, they keep you, it feels like maybe you disassociate and you go into the dreamland of what else you could be doing with your life. That means that it is possible for you. So those are those moments when you're not having it in your physical reality and you're dreaming about it. Trust the dream. Trust that love wants to bring this to you, that source wants to bring this to you, that the universe wants to align with you if you choose to stay in alignment. Hold that frequency of love. Hold the frequency and let the vibration around you. Stay in the center of the wheel. Stay in the vortex if you dig Abraham Hicks. Stay in the center of the vortex, 11:11 on my clock, as I said that. So that way everything around you either fades out of resonance or gets magnetized in resonance. Okay? Here are some self-care tips here for you. Sync with the moon. So this makes sense. Extra emphasis from Spirit to sync with the moon here. See all those moon phases? All right. We are going to be approaching, this is a timeless reading, but we are going to be approaching a new moon on August 12th. So that's just around the corner next week. So really take time to be in the phase that you're in, okay? We are in an integrative period right now. If you're watching this when I upload, we're in an integrative period where whatever the full moon brought to your attention just recently, we are now in that waning period as we lead up to the next new moon, and we integrate these lessons from this lunation. Start syncing with the moon by just paying attention to La Luna. Look outside at night. I know so many of us are just so exhausted, but these are the parts of curiosity about the world around you. The moon is the world around you, okay? It's part of this beautiful life experience, and so many of us ignore the moon. And it's been a fascination and a guiding system for so many of our ancestors, thousands and thousands of years, and you are no different. Allow yourself to build this relationship with the moon and sync with the moon. Let yourself be in the ebbs and flows again, right? That's part of the love frequency. Remember, you are a spirit having a human experience, and part of the human experience is having a relationship to that moon, okay? Take a walk. Take a walk. It's very simple, and very, very helpful. 13:13 on my clock. I'm going to wrap this up soon, I promise. But taking a walk, man, mental health walks, game changer. Game changer. I really, in my lowest of lows, just a couple of years ago, believe it or not, I know, I'm glowing, but just a few years ago, a couple years ago, I was in a really dark place. And mental health walks, whether you like it or not, y'all, they are so helpful because your body wants to move and wants to process. And just taking that walk, even just to clear your head or just to not be stimulated by your devices, to have no task to do except for walk, right? When that body is in the freeze mode or in the flight mode, and you're having that reaction to your scarcity maybe around you, or this lack around you, or that lack mentality, taking a walk can just give you so much breath and ease, just a change of pace. Literally, to go from sitting and scrolling, doom scrolling on your phone, to taking a walk, you've interrupted the pattern, you see? And you've chosen to spiral back upward, okay? So keep choosing love, my dear. You're doing such a great job. I'm so, so proud of you. I'm so, so grateful you're here. We're gonna pull, to close here, we're gonna pull from the Abraham Hicks Getting into the Vortex deck, speaking of them earlier. And here's the card that came out for you, okay? It says, When you pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose more thoughts that feel good while you think them, you will begin to recognize the nature of your broader, non-physical desires. The majority of negative emotions that you feel are not because the subject of your thought is wrong, but instead because you are condemning something that your source does not condemn. Your source is one of love, not one of condemnation. Wow. So feel your feelings. Yeah, things can be tough. This world is extremely gruesome and dark, and there is divine contrast on this planet. Everything's coming into balance. You have to trust the love that you are choosing day in, day out does make a difference. Does make a difference. You are a droplet in the ocean of love that makes up our humanity. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, from one lover to another. Thank you for choosing love moment by moment by moment. We need your light. We need your love on this planet. And on that note, I'm sending you lots of love.